Nvidia hit a $1 trillion market cap at the open Tuesday, joining a small club of mostly technology companies. Nvidia's shares have to hold above $404.86 to maintain that distinction throughout the day. The stock rose nearly 6% in morning trading. The chip maker's shares rocketed last week after it posted quarterly earnings with top and bottom line numbers that significantly beat consensus estimates. Nvidia's gain buoyed other chip makers, with the notable exception of Intel, and was also fueled in part by estimates that were more optimistic than expected. Significantly, Nvidia forecast $11 billion in sales for the second quarter of fiscal 2024 alone. The expected sales were 50% higher than consensus estimates of $7.15 billion. It's been a banner year for chip makers, parts of the tech industry and the Nasdaq, driven in part by the artificial intelligence frenzy and the possibility of slowing Federal Reserve rate hikes. Alongside Nvidia, Alphabet, Meta, and Microsoft were also buoyed in last week's trading. Nvidia's graphics processing units, or GPUs, are critical to generative AI platforms like OpenAI's ChatGPT and Google's Bard. The company has historically been a leader in the so-called discrete or standalone GPU field, but until recently, many consumers thought of GPUs as primarily used for intensive gaming. The advent of crypto mining and AI has upended that belief, and GPU manufacturers and suppliers, including Nvidia, Advanced Micro Devices, and Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing, have seen share prices rise significantly over the last few months. By contrast, Intel, which struggled with inventory issues and development challenges, has been historically focused on the chip market for central processing units, or CPUs. The company hasn't shared, comparatively, in the wave of investor interest. Nvidia's Tuesday morning market cap places it alongside a handful of other companies, including Apple, Alphabet, Amazon, and Microsoft, that have a $1 trillion or more valuation. Nvidia shares were already up 166.5% year-to-date before Tuesday's open. CNBC's Kif Leswing, John Malloy, and Gina Francolia contributed to this report. Clarification: this story has been updated to clarify that Nvidia forecast $11 billion in sales for the second quarter of fiscal 2024.